All right, everyone. I'm happy to welcome you all to another episode of Isaka Podcast. And today I am thrilled to announce to you that we'll be discussing one of the most sensitive topics in the life of man. And with me here today is somebody that I am not ready to untie the lace of his shoe. And I want you all to be quiet and learn so much from him. He's a man I've seen from afar, and I've also come close to him in certain cases, and he has taught me so many things without him knowing that he has taught me a lot. And I'm pleased to be in the studio today with a mentor, a father, and a great man that I so respect. I would like him to finish up the introduction by himself. Daddy, over to you.
Thank you so very much. I am your brother, architect Nwokoye, Chukwuemeka. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, guys, let's dive into the discussion. All right. So, Daddy, on our today's world, we see a lot of young people, especially the boy child. There's so much menace happening around men that it's something that they replicate even in their families. And when you begin to trace this thing, you see that there is lack of mentorship in men. Most of them feel like it is strength that in a chaotic world they have to be the one mentoring themselves instead of looking for a mentor. Daddy, what do you have to say about this kind of thing? Do you think a man must find a mentor, or can he just mentor himself, especially in a chaotic environment?
Okay, thank you so much for that very sensitive and all important question. What we are seeing is a collapse in a system.
Wow.
It's a systematic collapse whereby there is a kind of chaotic behaviors because there are little or less or few role models around us. That's why everybody is, resorting to find his way. The scripture says there was war in their gates, and everybody chose his own way because they chose other gods. So in a world where there are little or no role models,
Yes, sir.
everybody is resorting to find a way to survive, to come out, to turn to something real. But I want to say it is a systematic collapse. The truth is, every child, especially male child, needs a mentor.
Wow.
Mentorship is a process, it's a life process where somebody looks up to a role model or picked by a role model and teach, educate, correct, instruct a child in a right way, on a way he should go. The scripture says, train up a child in the way he will go. And when he is old enough, he cannot depart from that way. But because there are no role models, or little or no role models, that's why every male child is going his own way, trying to become something. But indeed, there is need for mentorship of all male child. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think we are already getting enough this morning. I want to ask something, Daddy. Why has it become a norm for church, society, or even family to make it very difficult for male children in quotes to be vulnerable? You hear the words like, "Are you not a man? Why are you crying? Why are you crying like a woman?" So why has it become the normal system in the society where whenever a man shows vulnerability, he's being taken as a weakling?
Yeah, over the years, we grew up to meet that, and I think it's not correct enough.
Mm.
The other day, I was trying to handle something in the kitchen, and my fingers got burnt.
Ah, sorry, sir.
And People in the house say, are you not a man? Are you not, so if I'm a man, I should not feel pain. I should not feel pain.
Yeah, you should.
You just do like nothing happened.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that is wrong.
Yes.
All of us has emotion. All of us feel pains. And the society is painting it in a wrong way. That once a child, especially male child, has an issue, they say he can go through it. He's a man. Be man, be strong, be strong. Even when the person is supposed to be mourning, they say, be strong, be a man. God did not allow us to have emotions or feelings like tree. Trees, they don't have feelings. If you punch a tree, it will be standing there. It's not for human beings. We have pains, we have laughter, we have all kinds of feelings. Therefore, the society, even the church, should help the male child by teaching him that you can feel pain, but you can get relief.
Yeah.
You can get solace.
Yes.
Now, I see one kind funny thing in the society. You see a woman, the husband will die. They will say, sorry, people will just gather around her, sorry. You'll be indoors, don't go out. No, your husband. But if it is a man, the wife dies. They say, you're a woman. Get out to go and go for a business. You keep mourning for her. But that man has feelings, has emotion.
Yes.
You should allow him to cry. You should allow him to feel the pain and also have solace in Christ, in God. But when you say, if a man, waiting day, it means you are not helping that person. And that's why sometimes it seems that males are hardened criminals, unrepentant backsliders. They don't, when somebody backslide, you find it difficult to, because that thing has been inculcated in you. The man, don't say sorry. The ego must be there. Build up your ego. And I don't think it's the will of God for every soul. For every soul is God's.
Yes.
And Jesus is compassionate. We should be compassionate. Jesus feels when he was on earth. Even now, he feels our pains, our emotion. So we should not push a male child to that wall of don't feel pain. Don't show you are angry. Don't show you are having a painful experience or things like that. I don't think it's correct. So the church, the society, the families should help us in this aspect of life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. That was a very, very powerful point. So, sir, I've met a lot of boys, and they come up with several challenges ranging from faith, career direction, money pressure, and mentorship. What do you think should be addressed first? Which of the challenges do you think should be properly addressed first?
Okay, thank you once again. In all these you mentioned, whether faith, career, money making, family life, I believe that mentorship should be number one, and in all these, it should be number one and in all. Mentorship in faith, mentorship in career, mentorship in money making, mentorship in family, every aspect. Because a child left to grow on his own will make a mess of his life. Even in the matters of faith, you make shipwreck of the faith. When a boy child does not have a mentor over his life who guides, corrects, instructs in the manner of this faith, Christian faith, you see that that child can be like any other nominal Christian. And not a goat that does not have a tie or a rope tied to a particular place. That goat will wander away. Sometimes you see patches, wounds
Yeah.
from people stoning it and all kinds of things around that goat. But if it is a goat that has a shepherd, a mentor, that goat will be provided for by that shepherd. That goat will be taken care of. And all aspects of that goat, you see the difference is always clear.
Yeah.
Now, in faith, we have many young males that are not submissive and they cannot submit to any mentor. And they want to be something. You can't become when you have not been made. So there is place of making, and the position of mentorship is to make you become like, train you, direct you, and lead you in a correct way of life. So also in career. You see somebody who does not have a mentor in career, that person will make shipwreck of that career. Also money making and family life. So in all this, I see the place of mentorship in all this. Why do we have many young people going into drug addiction? The other day we went to prison. I saw a lot of males. When you begin to interact, you discover that they lack guidance, they lack mentorship. I went to psychiatric hospital with my friend to check on somebody. I saw just about 3 or 4 females. Others in psychiatric hospital are male. And major case that brought them there is they were taking drugs or they are into one thing or the other. So, and you trace the background of that person, you discover that one thing is lacking, mentorship. So, it's a matter in our society that we should look for mentors. Males should look for mentors to submit. Mentors should look for young boys to raise so that there will be a balance in the system.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So I'm going to ask this question. You are a father, and I've seen you father beyond your family. What do you think, or in what aspect do you think that the failure of fatherhood in our today's world has contributed to the menace of what we are seeing in boys today?
Oh, it pains me a lot. It pains me a lot that we have a lot of absent fathers. God has made it that the man is the priest, is the leader, is the governor, is the chairman of the family. But the society has put it in this way that others should go and look for money, provide bread on the table. As if to say bread on the table is the all essence of life. It can be core essence of life. And we leave the work of raising our children only to mothers. They say they should be in the home, they should be in the home and raise the children. But my people said, nkịta nwaanyị zụrụ aghaghị iri akwa. Nkịta nwaanyị zụrụ. So when you leave a child or children in the hands of mothers only, you are not helping your family. It's a pity that most of our daddies, they don't wake up in the morning to call the family for morning devotion. They'll be sleeping and say, Mama, yes. You know, what kind of life is that? But you're supposed to be the chief priest of the home. I see a lot of, I have an appointment by 6:30. Use the money for food. Go and take care of the. My dear, because of such, the mother will be caring for the children, and tomorrow say, the mother is turning the children to herself. No. She is turning the children to herself. When the child is saying, something is pinching me here, the mother will come and check. You will be running out. So how can he or she not turn to her? Because she cares. You are not there. You are just providing money. And money is not enough to raise a child. So the problems we are having today is we have absent fathers. I am the man of the house. You will submit to me. You know that is not family life.
Yes, sir.
The essence of family life is number one. You'll be there for them, to take care of them, provide for them, and see that they are nurtured in the way of the Lord. But when you are not there, maybe you're having your business or your work outside the state, and your wife and the children are here, how can you know what is happening? And tomorrow they will tell you that this your child insulted somebody outside. You say, how can? He's not my child. God forbid. You are not there to rebuke and correct him when the thing was coming on small. And before you know it, the thing will graduate that the child is a drug addict, or the child is a gangster, or the child is doing all kinds of manner of things that the society abhors. So the challenge is fathers should be there for their children, for their family. Fathers should cooperate with mothers in the aspect of raising children. There are some things mommy will be pampering. But once that is there and raise eyebrow, the child will know that this means wrong.
Yeah.
And the child will not try it again. But mother will say, when daddy comes, I will report you. He will not be that child. But if the father is there and he does that thing, who did this? The child will not just bend down and begin to plead for mercy and know that this thing is wrong.
Yes.
Because there is no father. Same happens both in the society and every aspect of life. So it's a matter that we must look into and begin to retrace our steps as daddies. We must be there for them. We must wake them up for prayers. Family altar must be maintained. We must try and join mommy to correct them. And when we do this, we discover that we have a balanced family and balanced society.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. That was so much in one. So I want to ask you something. Over 80% of boys that are hurting the society, they were raised by the streets, and we are looking at finding a way to capture those boys and write off the wrong mentality and the wrong strongholds in their mind. How do you think, or what mode do you think we can use to achieve that?
Many methods we can use. I will share my personal experience.
Okay.
What I'm doing currently. I'm in construction industry currently, and I discovered that most of the people around me are males. And in construction site, you can hear all kinds of stories, both good, bad, ugly. Now, I've developed a system that I started picking them small, one by one. They'll get close to me. I'll get close to them. Artisans. And in the bit of you are learning the work under me, I'll be inculcating both Christian values and values that will help you to stand as a man in the society. In fact, I have many of them. Many of them are already married, and through the guidance and mentorship I was running, they are quietly into their family lives currently. I can mention names.
Beautiful.
There are others that, both any tribe, I have many of them around me. They will come to learn work or to work for me, and I will drag you closer to me myself. And you don't have an option because this is your boss.
Yes.
So I'll be teaching you the work, I'll be paying you, and I'll be correcting some abnormals I discovered. And some of them are getting it right. Some of them are non-Christians. Some of them are not yet Christians, born again, but they are doing well both in the field of the career and in their family lives. So what I'm trying to say is, number one, we must have multiplying correct Christian brothers. Let there be Christian brothers that are in various industries. Use that your workplace as a platform for training and mentorship and raising people so that the menace in the society will reduce. You discover that most of them smoke, most of them are inhumanizers. If you come to site, you hear what the stories they share, you close your ears, but you will target the person and call him by the side and begin to talk to the person. So, if we will reduce the menace and wickedness in our society, we must be deliberate in mentoring our young people in the place of work. So we call it marketplace ministry.
Yeah.
All of us mustn't wear collar
Yeah.
and stand in the pulpit to preach, to share the gospel. But there are small environment or workplace God has allowed you to conquer. You are in charge of that place. Now, those people that come around you to learn what to work or to do one thing or the other, use that platform for the kingdom of God to reach out. Use that platform to train, to grab them for Jesus and raise them for, as they grow in their career, in their profession, they too can grow in the knowledge of Jesus Christ. And when you do this, you discover that the sanity we need will be gradually coming in.
Yeah.
And wickedness will begin to reduce. And the society will become better. And the church, denominations will have little or less work to do because there are others partnering doing the work outside the four corners of the church.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. As we begin to wrap up, you must have heard this words, waiting man do man, and it's quite funny that these days men are expected to prove their worth before they are assisted by other men, unlike the other gender. So, what do you have to say about this, sir?
I believe that God created us equally.
Okay.
And I also believe that a leader can be made and a leader can be born too. I always see the males as leaders. And it takes, proper and close monitoring to begin to write off some of these things that has entered our head. Waiting man fit do. I am the man, I am in charge, and all that. It takes, gradual training and mentoring to write off. Actually, everybody needs help.
Yes.
But there is this place of self-esteem, self-courage. When you try and push, and if it is not coming forth, nothing stops you from asking questions. Nothing stops you from making some contacts to learn how you can do it better. But this thing we call ego of a man, I'm an ego of a man. That ego is from the pit of hell. I never see it from God. That I'm a man, I must die, I must shed my blood before this thing will turn out, better. No, if you do the ways you can do and it's not coming forth, submit, humble yourself, ask questions. Sister, Oga, how are you doing this? We can learn from each other. It mustn't be, I must die in this thing. I should not open my mouth so that people will not say I'm a weakling. That is not what it should be. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Because what is the one message that the boy trying to find his steps or his feet should hold on to in today's world?
One advice I have for our males, whether boy, whether a young person, whether an adult, what I have is, can we submit ourselves? Look for a role model to mentor you. Even as I'm speaking, I have a mentor. As I'm speaking, I have a mentor. I submit to somebody. So you can say once I'm at the age of 18, I am free. No, that is not what we are saying. Because learning is a lifelong process.
Yes.
We continue to learn as long as we have life in us. So my advice is, let our males look for mentors. Look for role models, people that they have the fear of God in them. Bend down. This hard-heartedness is not of God. Bend down. Don't look at the society and say society will laugh at me that I'm listening to this person. I'm learning to do marriage from this person. It's not true. Submit. And when you submit, you can learn. I'm not saying that mentors are finer. No.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but you can learn something and some of these things you can see. There are some things counsel and advice you can see and throw away, use some. There are some things you can throw away and there are some things you can use. But under God, I plead and advise our males to look for mentors. And when they do that, you discover that that manager, because most males are managers in and CEOs in different companies.
Yeah.
Most males are governors and local government chairmen, presidents. Where are they being trained? No place to train them, and they must be there because this thing called Onochie, you must be there. Yes, we are not disputing that. Obiaza, we are not disputing that. The man must be there. Fine and good.
Yeah.
But that man that is climbing that seat or that position, who raised him? So look at the chaotic situation we have ourselves in our nation. The leaders are just doing anything they want. Is there any school of leadership for our governors, our local government chairmen, our president? Even in church, most of the time, they have programs for female, women conference, girls conference, this and that conference to raise the females. I have never heard male conference. You rarely hear that. Where males were gathered to be mentored, and after that, they will go in and practice what they've learned. You rarely hear that. So let there be more provision for the church, the society to gather males and train them and reach out to them and mentor them, disciple them. And when this is done, you see that the family will better. All these family problems we are having is as a result of that issue we are talking about. No mentorship. These that our correctional centers is filled with men. I saw one. I say, look at. These are supposed to be our leaders in banks, in higher institutions. But look at them jam-packed because nobody mentored or raised them. I pray that we will make provision. It will begin to burn in our hearts to raise our male. I pray that more correct leaders, fathers will be available to listen to this young one because I know they have a lot of problems, a lot of challenges still disturbing them.
Honestly,
nobody is there to hear them out. Nobody is there to listen to them. Yeah, make money. Everybody make money. Is money everything?
No.
Money is not everything. So we need that. Must submit for mentorship and discipleship. Fathers, be available for them. And when we do this, we will see a balance in our society. The church will be fair. The families will be strong. And the society will be okay for us to live together. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. It was an interesting time with Daddy, and I have learned, really learned so much. I want us to wrap it up here because of the want of time, but I'm going to leave you with these final words. One of the things that we learned today is mentorship. It is very important. It's going to be your paradigm shift for 2026. Make sure that within the first quarter of this year, you go find a mentor across all the spheres of life, be it academic, be it marriage, be it business, be it relationship. Make sure that you go find a mentor, somebody that will take you by the hand and lead you to your next level. So we're going to be calling it off for today, but let me just remind you again to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and also share this with your friends so that they can get to learn what you've learned. Thank you very much, and I still remain your host, Steve. See you on the next one. Have a nice day.